Yo everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna talk about the difference between being a good and a bad dropshipper or like entrepreneur, but I'm going more in detail with dropshipping in general. So I'm gonna talk about like 8 to 9 small topics, like very short and very small. So this video will not be that long. I don't want to waste your time and I just want to be as much valuable for you. So let's start with the first one. Very important as an entrepreneur, you need to be disciplined because people who are not willing to sacrifice or like getting drifted by motivation. So like there's no motivation, to be honest. You just do it. You are disciplined. Like if you work with motivation, you can already stop doing it because it won't work out like this. Like it's discipline. You really need to be disciplined. Without discipline, you will not reach anything in life. So be disciplined and stop crying like a pussy if there's anything in your life. So we just need to be disciplined and not motivated if we do things, because the motivation can go from today and tomorrow. So don't be motivated. Second point is that people are not consistent. With that, I mean, especially in dropshipping, that you are not consistent with your work. You need to put daily hours into the business as you would do at the other job, as the other, like many things. Like if you don't do it consistently, it's like going to the gym. If you are not going consistently to the gym, you won't reach that goals you want to reach because your muscles will go away if you don't train consistent. And it's basically like that. Or if you want to lose weight or if you want to gain weight, you need to always eat good every day. If you miss one day, you lost basically what like progress. And we want to progress every day by at least 1%. Just be better than yesterday. If you can do this like 3 months in a row, 6 months in a row, you can reach so many different things you couldn't imagine. Third one is, especially now for dropshippers, that they only copy the competition or like other dropshippers. So, and that's why a lot of people also don't get any sales because they just copy. And if you copy, you're boring. There's no like personal touch to your creativity because everybody can copy a store out there. But man, you should be, even as a man, you're in some part creative or like you know how to sell things online. If you are not able to do that, well then maybe it's not your best choice to choose e-commerce. But usually you should able to know like how to sell things to people. If you don't know, then just look some videos, get some value, get some knowledge, read books. It doesn't mind. But just get knowledge, man, and then go for it. And then the next point is that people are not committed. Well, easy as that. You need to sacrifice also some things in your life and to commit 100% to reach something in your life you couldn't do before. And that's what I also did. I always sacrifice things, but I always sacrifice to level up. And it's always like that. You can't carry things your entire life. Sometimes you need to step back and then make 2 steps in front ahead, and that's it. So you don't get emotional attached to some things, because if you get emotional attached to some business or something like that, this can waste you a lot of money, a lot of time as well. This also happened to me, but yeah, like we're always learning, and that's the reason why we are entrepreneurs. We are always learning, falling, but the important thing is to always keep going and to always find a solution for anything. So the next point is not researching. So what I mean with that is that people doing dropshipping are not doing proper research. They think like searching 5 products per day is a proper research. No, it isn't. You need to really analyze your country, like your market you're selling in, and see what's selling best. Like what is the best sellers for everyone in my market? Is everyone selling jackets? Is everyone selling pullovers? Is everyone selling boots? Like what is the most category sold in your market? If you know that already before trying so many products, you already know which product can be, or like you have a validation that one of these categories work the best in your market, so you can already test that one. And maybe you are instantly lucky and have a really low CPC from the start, from the beginning, and then you can just process like this. And yeah, so very easy. Just make proper research, look who is also doing good in your market, and then analyze the 5 4 competitors in your market, best ones you think, and then from there you just copy, get inspired, and just be better. And that's it. Next point is researching that people are also not reflecting. So what does it mean? Like reflecting is that you also need to look back. And for me, for example, I reached 150K in a few days. Like, yeah, we scaled very hard, but now it's over this time, and now we are at Chinese New Year, we are offline, so now we can reflect on things like that, like what happened, what was bad, what could be improved. So now we use the time in Chinese New Year to avoid things like this in the future. So maybe better customer service, check the emails again, analyze each email for each step in your SOP, and then make them better, improve the emails, or maybe a new flow which can be improved because you notice that people are willing to accept more like a 15 euro for a new item instead of a return, or things like that. Like just improve and optimize the backend, and that's basically reflection. Like that you just look at the past and then you think, okay, what can we improve for the future that this won't happen again. And if you do this consistently as doing business every day, you will be also very, like, your growth would be very, it's like exponential if you really put in the work. And the last point is that people are not tracking. So people are not tracking their profit and loss sheet, their CVR over all the days. They're not tracking changes on a website. So if you do a change on your website, please make sure to write it down in an Excel sheet on what date you changed it, because you want to know if it improves your CVR or if it doesn't. Because if you think it just looks good, it automatically won't make the CVR better, because it's not always like that. Because your taste is not as many other tastes. So make sure to always track it, and also like the CPC. So you always see like in your sheets, like make proper sheets. Sheets are so important. Also like for your ROAS profit, fill out everything as good as possible, and then improve on everything. Because if you see, okay, from today to tomorrow my ROAS got worse, but I didn't change anything. But what happened? Maybe you need to add more products to the shop that your average order value will increase, or maybe you need to do certain other things. But always make sure that you track your progress, because if you track your progress, you see everyday progress. It doesn't matter if it's a progress in losing less or winning more, or the CPC is getting lower in average day by day, or that your cost of goods are also going down because you're hiring the retail prices, or like, it doesn't matter. But always track everything you do, because it also validates you that you're doing good and that you're on a good way, because you always want to see that you're improving. And if you see that white on black on a paper or like on a PC that you are improving, like, you will feel way better, and you know you're on the right path, and then you just need to continue. And then one day this will just be in habit as everything else, and then you're good to go. And yeah, guys, I hope you could learn something from that, and see you next time. Bye bye.